And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before. For the game, some final preparations here. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point.
A nice compliment to his passing game. When Ball's jumper is falling, he's that much more dangerous.
Ball against Young. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside for Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with it. Picked by Vucevic. 4-3. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 5.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Murray against Levine. Murray passes to Young. Here's Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Ball with the rebound.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Now here's Young. From downtown. No good on the shot.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Ball. Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
The three from DeRozan drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Capella screen on Ball. Hunter passes to Capella. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
DeRozan against Hunter. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Collins with a screen on Ball. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
It's Levine with a drive. And Levine throws it down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Drummond. Ball outside. Here's DeRozan. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Stolen by Capella. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hunter, a screen on Ball. Collins with it, guarded by Vucevic. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Young. Offline with a three. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 12-4 run.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Atlanta again missing. Chicago leading. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Capella screen on Levine. Murray passes to Capella. Vucevic with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Collins. That one off the back iron and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Collins with a screen on Vucevic. 1 second left. And so it's Chicago up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Levine passes to Ball. Drummond with the screen. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovic. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Levine. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Bogdanovic against Levine. Here's Okongwu. And they'll get another chance. Here's Griffin. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Drummond. Ball with it. He's got 5. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Terry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. The Hawks trailing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Here's Forrest. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee. Well, one thing about Kobe White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Williams passes to Drummond. Now Beverly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Well, for White, he's still putting in the work, continuing to develop as a player.
And you can see it in his game. He's more confident, using his speed to get downhill. He's playing off his shot, and White has really made strides on the defensive end.
Pass to Drummond. Williams with it. Okongwu on him. Back to Drummond. This one for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. White, the pass to Williams. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Forrest. Bay with a screen on Beverly. Bay with it. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Back to Beverly. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Rejected by Okongwu. Beverly against Bogdanovich. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to White. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the second. Here's Vucevic. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
15. 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. Ball outside. Lets it fly. They get it back. Drummond passes to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Murray. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Drummond with the bucket.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Capella, screen on Levine. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
A nice shot by Young.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
DeRozan. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 7 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Vucevic with a steal. Pass the ball. To the inside. Vucevic, the pass to Drummond. Back to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. And here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
That's what 7 feet 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Drummond, screen on Young. Here's Ball. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Young.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Levine against Griffin. Levine, that one's good. 6 points for him.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Outside Bogdanovich to stop the drought. Here's a Kongu, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hey, no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. To the middle, the kick out to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Bay from long range. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Now Ball. Outside Levine. He got it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. They They grab their own miss. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Caruso outside. Williams a screen on Hunter. Back to Dosunmu. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general. I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Young against ball. Good chance here for Drummond. And again, Chicago, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Pass to Murray. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Now here's Vucevic. Levine with it. Picked by Vucevic. Now Drummond. Up top, Vucevic. Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Drummond. The three. Hunter with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Murray from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Pass to Levine. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there. You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Murray for three. Vucevic with the steal. Levine against Murray. The kick out to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it fly. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's Murray. Capella, screen on Levine. Murray with it. Caruso covers. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Young. Levine with a steal. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Vucevic goes in. Caruso outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, right through the net. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
19 seconds left in the final quarter. Young against Ball. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. Drummond to screen on Young. And here is Vucevic. Here's Levine for three. No good. This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They
this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the net starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Now here's Bridges, and it's Johnson that time on the assist by Bridges.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges against Murray. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Collins. Young with the ball. Bridges covering.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Murray. Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. They grab their own miss to the middle. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Collins has got 7.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. And they'll get another chance. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray against Bridges. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Hunter against Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Claxton. And the rejection by Collins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Here's Claxton. He's covered by Murray. Bridges outside. And stolen by Murray. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Claxton. And stolen by Murray. Poked away. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with 9. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We got Sadiq Bey. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the inside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Bey. Here's Forrest. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He is a shot-blocking threat. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Dinwiddie with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Simmons inside. Johnson on him. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Johnson with some nice D. A 3 ball. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Bridges with the steal. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Bogdanovich looking around. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now here's Bey. Tight defense on him. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The 3. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And stolen by Bey. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Claxton, great pass to set up the lay-in. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes to Bogdanovic. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Johnson against Johnson. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Basket good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 15. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Murray. It's good.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Johnson dishes to Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
26. The Nets, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Collins has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Johnson is out there with Simmons. And there's Seth Curry. Then it's Thomas. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Curry is inside. Defended by Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Curry. Here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Trains the three-pointer. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Curry against Young. Simmons inside. Curry with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
3 points.
Curry's got 9 points.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Murray, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Young with no one around. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Johnson. And it's Bridges in for Thomas. Nets trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
And they double up Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Going inside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Johnson against Simmons. Curry passes to Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, no answer for Simmons. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Griffin's check in for Hunter.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013. Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
6 to shoot to the wing right side. Now Griffin. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Simmons inside. Johnson on him. Curry kicks to Harris. Right side Curry. There's the pick. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Griffin looking around. Johnson, a wide open look.
His first, team second.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Hunter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Now the pass to Young. Collins a screen on Curry. Young passes to Collins. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Curry passes to Claxton. Nifty move. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Murray. Harris dishes to Curry. In the corner, Simmons with it. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 3. Murray outside. From outside, off the mark. Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Murray. Capella sets a screen for Murray. And the dunk by Capella.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Simmons against Hunter. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's Curry outside with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Murray surveying the D. Inside. Capella kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Outside for Curry. Back to Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's the Hawks now, leading by 5. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. Here's Curry with the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Collins, driving in. They grab their own miss. Capella, an easy 2 points on the layup. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill. Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Murray against Bridges. Murray the pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Hawks. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry against Young. Pass to Hunter. Simmons pulls it in. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Hunter. Tries again. The kick out to Young. Collins a screen on Curry. Down low. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Young finds Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Dinwiddie, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Bridges. Here's Simmons driving to the basket. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Vucevic finds Drummond. Ball outside. Levine passes to Ball. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Back to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Ball. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Norris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges down low. He's covered by Levine. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Bridges against Ball. Drummond with the screen. Fires the 3.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Levine passes to DeRozan. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has finally said, okay, I need to make the 3 a more significant piece of what I do.
Now here's Bridges. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. The kick out to Simmons. Out to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Drummond grabs the miss. Talking about Dinwiddie. He steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Pass to Levine. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Simmons against Ball. And it's Simmons missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Vucevic in the post. Johnson on him. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Simmons with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan outside. Ball outside. From deep. The offensive rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Claxton. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Here's Johnson. That'll count. Simmons. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Back to Beverly. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn, and it's Simmons slamming it home.
Boy, that's the quick hands of Ben Simmons. This guy's so lethal on the defensive end.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Williams passes to White. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn ball.
The Nets with a lead. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White.
Kobe White.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Patrick Beverly. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's White to the paint. Here's Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Beverly on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Now here's Finney-Smith. Tight defense on him. And the Nets get it back. The kick out. Curry gets the three to fall. And the Nets lead by 4.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Caruso against Johnson. Pass to White. Takes a 3. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Johnson. Now here's Curry. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
White for 3. Vucevic, the pass to Caruso. Back to Vucevic. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Simmons with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Back to Simmons. They double him with White. The kick out. Curry. Back to Johnson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Coming on to the floor for the Nets, Joe Harris.
For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Beverly. And here is Vucevic. Outside White. 5 on the clock. That 3's off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Simmons. Goes up again. And it's good for 2. Simmons has got 6.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Now here's Caruso. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's White driving inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Curry against Caruso. Pass to Thomas. Poke loose and stolen by Caruso. And we finished off one half of play.
17. The Nets, 26. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chicago trailing here. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Drummond, no good. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. Out to Harris. The 3. The putback. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 43% on this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul. First Team foul.
Outside, Williams hits the three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now here's Curry. Back to Simmons. Rebound by the Bulls. Ball with it. Pass to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach Levine cleared for takeoff.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. So the Nets making a switch here. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Ball outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn. DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Misses in close. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Ball against Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And he sinks the second. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Now Bridges. Clock at 6. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Ball passes to Drummond.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here he goes. And there's 1:45 left in the third. To the inside. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Levine against Dinwiddie. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Levine with a steal. Drummond with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Stolen by Bridges. Dinwiddie on the attack. Bridges outside. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw good. Dinwiddie. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Ball. The 3 ball. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Beverly, he's checked in for Ball.
first personal foul. Checking into the game for your...
There's 21 seconds left in the third.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from three. You have to honor that shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. With one on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn net. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. So it's Chicago now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, good chance here for Beverly. And again, it's Chicago. The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Green. After the basket by Brooklyn. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Vucevic, the pass to Green. That shot off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie, right side. Here's Simmons. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Johnson against DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Green. Zach LaVine comes in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for Beverly. Now here's Bridges. And there's Simmons on the assist by Bridges.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
LaVine passes to Vucevic. LaVine finds Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bridges misses. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Drummond inside. Working on Claxton. Drummond with the screen. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. It's stolen by Johnson. Right side Simmons. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 11. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Simmons. From deep, Johnson gets the 3-ball to go. And the Nets lead by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
Check out their assist number.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Ben Simmons.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. One minute left in the fourth. Outside Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Ball. Fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And it's blocked. Johnson against Levine. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's Levine. Uses the glass on the layup.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach LaVine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
Pass to Bridges. Now Johnson. Screen by Claxton. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
Flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Ball against Young. Here's Vucevic. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. It's good from long range.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Hawks.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him is...
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic the pass to Caruso to end the run, and Capella sends it back. Murray outside from deep, and the dunk by Capella.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Capella against Vucevic. Capella with a screen on Caruso. For three, Murray. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Levine looking around, and Vucevic kicks to Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Atlanta. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Young. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
DeRozan against Young. DeRozan passes to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Feeds it to Hunter. Takes it off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Levine against Hunter. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks leading by 10. For the three. Young, no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Levine with it, guarded by Hunter. Levine passes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around to the inside. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Murray way outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bogdanovich. Griffin out there with Bay. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the point. Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Bulls trail by 12.
You flash back to Sadiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
And he just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Forrest's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Caruso kicks to Ball. Pass to Drummond. Caruso looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. And it's Drummond missing. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bay.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Sadiq Bey has a ton of potential.
Pass to Griffin. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Griffin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 15. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Here's Okongwu. Good D by Drummond.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Kept alive to stop the run. Nice touch on the bank shot. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows, he attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
Here's Forrest, defended by Beverly. Here's Bay. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Terry. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Terry. Drummond's got 6.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beverly for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to White from the arc. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The Hawks leading by 13. In the corner, it's Griffin. Stolen by Terry. It's intercepted. Inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And stolen by Okongwu. Griffin passes to Bay. Back to Griffin. Bay with a screen on Terry. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Williams kicks to Beverly. From past the arc. And the Bulls get it back. Drummond dishes to Beverly. Here's the 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Bulls, 15. The Hawks, 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Patrick Beverly out there with White. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Back to Young. Murray right side. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Here's Capella. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Capella's got 8 points.
With a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Beverly finds Vucevic. Young against Beverly. Terry in the corner. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 16.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Williams, a screen on Murray. And it's White missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Kicks it out to Terry.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to White. To the left wing. Here's Vucevic. That one goes in.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Collins against Williams. Collins in the post. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls trail by 18. Beverly, the pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White with it. He's picked up by Collins. It's Beverly on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Collins looking around. Back to Young. From downtown, it doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's Forrest. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. On the wing to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
And adding a 3-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And too long on the shot.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Levine for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine? Just daring the D to get physical with it.
And so Levine nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Forrest passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Griffin. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point. Ball with the bucket.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Forrest. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Here's White. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Yeah, easy call.
They throw good, Levine. And the Bulls with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for White. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lonzo Ball. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
DeRozan for 3. The offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for Young.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The Hawks leading by 17. Left side Collins. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso up top. He's covered by Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Passes it to Levine. Plenty of space. The shot off that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the 3-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Levine finds Caruso. Shot to stop the run. And the Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Capella. Rebound collected by Levine. Bulls trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beverly against Young. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Atlanta ball.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Murray, good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Young way outside, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Levine against Murray. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock is at 3. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Young from deep 3-point range. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 16.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road.
ready for action. And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Young. The 3 is up. The rebound by Simmons. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Simmons with it. Guarded by Capella. Capella with the defensive effort. Young with it. Down low. The shake. And the slam dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by the Hawks.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. Young finds Capella. And here's Young. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons with the bucket.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside Murray. Inside. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Claxton down low. Guarded by Young. Dinwiddie outside. On the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Murray. Atlanta again missing.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Collins. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Claxton. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Now here's Young. 1:46 left in the first. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Young against Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's Capella with the jam.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
Bridges. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 2. Pass to Murray. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense. And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And he drops a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Collins. Another shot. Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got 6.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of one quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And that one's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks trailing to the paint. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now here's Dinwiddie, tightly guarded. Pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Goes back up. Here's Claxton, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Griffin outside. Picked up by Okongwu. And Griffin slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Simmons finds Dinwiddie. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Forrest. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Griffin outside. Pass to Okongwu. It's deflected. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Outside Simmons. Here's Thomas. Back to Simmons. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. There's a screen. Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
From deep, we've seen Bogdan well over 40% for a season, showing he is a knockdown shooter.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Bay. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Outside Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Dinwiddie. Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Curry finds Simmons. Back to Curry. 16 seconds left in the second period. And the shot goes down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Capella, screen on Curry. Back to Capella. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good...
27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And Collins with the jam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And here's Murray. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Harris on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Outside Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins right side. To the right side. Tipped. Curry against Murray. Here's Claxton. Here's Thomas. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Launches it. Offensive board. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
The kick out, Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Screen by Capella. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
They've really leaned on Capella to provide points tonight, and he has been up to the task.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas, defended by Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas has got 5 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside Murray. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Thomas. Harris outside. The kick out. Curry. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Curry passes to Simmons. The kick out, Curry. Harris on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Forrest. He's covered by Curry. The kick out to Griffin. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Curry. Inside, Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Curry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Out left to the wing. Curry against Bogdanovich. Pass to Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Claxton's got 12 points.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Bogdanovich from long range. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to open. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta is shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Capella screen on Dinwiddie. Young from long range. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie against Young. Out to Bridges. The three ball. Offensive rebound. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Capella screen on Bridges. Murray for 3. And they recover it. Capella, the pass to Murray. Johnson against Hunter. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. Ball stolen. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Johnson with it. Hunter covering. Screen by Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton down low. He's against Capella. Back to Claxton. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Young from long range drops in the 3.
This is what Young is known for, a lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Here's Bridges. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Simmons with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Simmons with a screen on Hunter. Johnson passes to Simmons. Puts the move on.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Young. 5 on the clock. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. A minute 6 left in the game. The Nets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Now here's Bridges.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Hawks on D. 9-point game.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire...
could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dinwiddie against Ball. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Now here's Caruso. And Simmons with the rebound. Ball against Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
Here's LaVine. After the basket by Brooklyn.
Hope you got some popcorn. When LaVine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Here's Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. Stepping to mark.
And he sinks the second. Now, here's Ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Zach LaVine. They double him with Vucevic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Five on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Steps back. LaVine kicks the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Net ball.
The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And he drives in. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. DeRozan scanning the floor. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Caruso finds DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Finished off the break. Claxton's got 7.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's the screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bulls trail by 9. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. Johnson, a wide open look. Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Bridges. Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got Zach LaVine, Alex Caruso out there with ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 4 slot. LaVine against Johnson. Here's Vucevic. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Caruso kicks the ball. Pass to DeRozan. He takes it in, and the dunk by DeRozan.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. DeRozan a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas passes to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams sets a screen for Terry. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Williams.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Terry outside. Kicks it to Beverly. Takes it inside. The pass to Drummond. Just 2 to shoot. And Williams throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Beverly, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond with a screen on Harris. Terry kicks to Drummond. Back to Terry. Leans from outside. Beverly finds White. Chicago now working. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside Curry. Back to Harris. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6. Thomas down low. Terry covering. Thomas, no luck. Terry the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. And the Nets miss again. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Nobody near Williams. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Bulls, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nets trail by 5. They've got Curry, also Thomas out there, and it's Finney-Smith in a power forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. And Chicago shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Beverly, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. On the free throw, no good.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Caruso finds Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. He kicks to Beverly. DeRozan for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And both free throws good for Curry.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Left side, DeRozan. Back to Beverly. Pass to Caruso. DeRozan, a screen on Thomas. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thomas dishes to Curry. And there's a foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside for Curry. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith passes to Curry. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Finney-Smith.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside DeRozan. It's good from about 19 feet. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you're a prolific scorer like DeRozan, you just know how to take what the defense gives you.
Ball's knocked loose. There's the pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Beverly kicks to Caruso. He dishes it to DeRozan. The fader. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Curry passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Curry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career...
Oh, my goodness! Man! Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Curry passes to Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to White. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. That's now 8 points for Vucevic.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
The kick out to Ball. Back to Williams. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 5. 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball out there with Kobe White. And it's Terry in at the 3 spot.
And give him credit. Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Ben's really improved his foul shooting.
Bulls making a switch here.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside, Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Dinwiddie against Ball. On the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. It's trailed by 4. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Vucevic offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To tie it up. Johnson in the corner. Simmons against DeRozan. Simmons passes to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ooh, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Deflects the pass. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Bridges. Simmons looking around. Simmons a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
DeRozan, that's good.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Dinwiddie against Ball. And Vucevic kicks to Ball. And there's the drive. It's deflected. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
A leader in the locker room. DeRozan with a chance and a huge spot.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Outside for Simmons. The dish to Johnson. Simmons on the wing. DeRozan defending. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already. And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ball slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board. Johnson outside. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.